Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this coming week's reading. For this reading, I'm using the coffee cup and then I'll be drawing out cards from the Tarot of the Divine deck. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for you, Gemini. Okay. You're experiencing something maybe a little bit painful going through this healing. It's been excruciating is what I'm seeing for some of you. You've decided to part ways with somebody or something. There is some kind of separation, but you're feeling glad. Ultimately, you're glad that you made that decision and you're walking forward. It's been something that has been weighing heavily on your mind. And it did seem it was just a matter of time for it to for you to finally come face to face with it and do what you needed to do. And what I am seeing, the universe rewarding you for this, because much better, clearer opportunities are coming through. It's like almost you felt like you've wasted a lot of time. You've wasted a lot of time trying and fixing, and you fix and then it falls apart. You fix and because perhaps the other side, they did not put in the effort that it deserved and that you deserved. And so I'm seeing you just sort of, it's like you're putting a banishment. You are banishing this situation and for it to ever reappear in your life. And you will be granted a really good new beginning. I'm seeing for some of you have a new position. This could be at work as well, could be work related, but it's like what I'm seeing is that you're becoming overall a big energy shift. And what I'm seeing is that you're becoming known for what you are doing. There's very much like you're in a very good spotlight here, and you're being embraced in this new beginning, very much embraced. There is harmony that is being kept, peace. It's like very civil, whereas before it didn't feel very civil. Now there's like mutual respect all around. Very grounded, and that's something that you appreciate. Actually working with someone that's grounded, because I'm seeing before you were connected to someone that had quite the ego. And you are really banishing this. You're clearing that out and wiping your hands clean, which is good. I do see lots of people coming to you with suggestions as to how to get something off the ground. And I do see you listening, but of course you want to go to the best advice. There is the wrong advice coming to you, so just be aware. Look into everything that's been advised to you, suggested very carefully. There's a mother figure that is appearing from before, and what I'm getting is that if it's been a long time since you've thought of them or connected, that they're there and looking out for you as well, is what I'm getting. There is a promise that is being kept that you thought, or you may have forgotten about, or you thought, okay, that's it. Sorry. But this promise is coming through just when you need it. Something is starting to flourish from this. You've been around many circles where there's, false starts, false promises, but this looks a bit more solid and almost like comes out of nowhere in that sense. It's like it's a chance. It's a chance that is opening up for you. It could be chance that you bump into them and, asking them for a favor and they owe you that. There's things like that. There is also good karma coming through, karmic balance. I do see there's a message here about you giving back, and the energy coming back to you so much better and stronger. You do give a lot of your time and all of that, overall. And there's something about your house also, trying to keep everything together. It's kind of like there's been a burden in regards to the house, but that's improving as well. Finishing touches and receiving keys. Maybe you're moving into a new home here. And in terms of matters of the heart, I just see You know, I'm getting a message here. Maybe this is specific, but you're just looking for somebody down to earth, and someone down to earth, someone that can just, you know, is not into negative drama or anything like that. And so there is somebody approaching you that is quite down to earth, is what I'm seeing. And also financially, you're in a better position than you realize. I think something is going to take a good turn with that. Okay, let's see. It's like you haven't realized just maybe how much you've been saving, or how an improvement with that. 8 of Cups. Okay, yeah. 8 of Cups. The Empress. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. 8 of Cups, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. Walking away from something that was dark, that you knew was just no longer good for you. Because what I'm sensing is that there was a lot of pain, and that is, you know, complete end. And going towards this pull that you feel in a much better environment, better place. Now things are starting to flourish, starting to grow, and I'm getting an environment or being around others that is a lot sweeter. And this is something also that you can enjoy. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor, by the way, come through. There's a lot of growth here. There's been something that I'm getting, like it's felt very suspenseful. Not sure, you know, waiting for certain answers. It's been keeping you in suspense. But we see movement now. Answers that you need are starting to come through, rush in almost. Very, very fruitful is what I'm getting. 3 of Coins. Okay. And realize that you're out from the darkness into the light, and keeping that light around you. It's showing that you very much have, you're the one that has the keys in your hands, and get to choose what door you want to open, where you want to go. Very much in your hands. And I do see the energy of abundance around you. 3 of Coins, the Moon card, and it's like learning or relearning to drop the burden and carry the abundance instead. So the 3 of Coins and the Moon, almost like you could be going into a situation where you're like, okay, I'm gonna chance this. They seem like the right people to be around or to work with, to connect with, and let's just see how it goes. It's like your faith is there. You're trusting your instincts more is what I'm seeing. You're trusting your instincts. You feel like you are being guided. But also you're kind of like, you know, making sure that it checks all the boxes. What I'm seeing here is it's interesting. I'm getting like you should put on the best performance of your life, because others are going to take notice. So, for example, if you are getting ready for some kind of presentation, make sure that it is, you know, the best show that you put on, like the way you know, your voice projection, the words, the language that you use, the how you seem to, you know, make them believe that you are the greatest person to carry this. So there's just something here. Again, I see you're very much in a very favorable limelight, you know, and the Queen of Coins. All right, very much in a favorable limelight. There is something that, you know, kind of putting you ahead, you know, from the rest here. But you are being guided, protected. There's something also, what I'm getting, by the way, that you were shielded before from false starts, you know, from the false starts to continue. And now it's like, there's a good team behind you, by the way. including the universe. And with the Queen of Coins, yeah, this is now things are starting to solidify. You are, you know, putting, it's like all the chess pieces are in the right place for you to win this, for you to receive that yes, that victory here. I'm also getting something about cleansing the soul. You know, you've been going through that journey, and what you have now, by the way, if it's to do with work or personal relation or both, this is something that you're going to see be continuous. You know, there is major growth here. There are things that, you know, it's not going to be all the ups and downs that you had been going through, or anything that made it seem real when it wasn't. You know, everything is almost exact with how you have been visualizing it. I keep seeing it's like putting on your best performance, and this is something that's going to get off the ground, and it feels personal to you as well. There's a lot of longevity here for your success. Love this. Gemini, thank you so very much for being here. Really hope that this was helpful. Please do let me know. Appreciate all of you. Do take care, and until next time.